Hello friends, and welcome back to the ASMR critique. My name's Joseph, and this is part 3 of my playthrough of New Pokemon Snap. I apologize for the delay in the uploads. I was hoping to have them one day after the other, but that obviously didn't happen. Alright, let's check out this new region we've just unlocked.
Sweltering hot out there. Is that a hot spring? You'll be able to see the volcano on ahead.
Probably got some pretty good ones in there. For anyone just joining us, my commentary is after the fact. Aerodactyl? Heck yeah. Alright, that was kind of hilarious.
That's the stuff.
I apologize if I talk too much in part 2. The good news is, I make progress a lot faster here in part 3. Did I just kill him? Well, I feel like a terrible person now. I just killed a Graveler, dude. I mean, there's probably something in their Pokédex entry about them being able to survive through like super hot temperatures, right? Wow, there's a lot of Charmanders up there. Just missed a great shot right there.
Hello.
Okay. Funniest thing happened earlier today. I was driving out to work and see, I live in the country, and every animal that I'd seen along the way, I just had this like overwhelming urge to take a photo of it. It's like, oh, bluebird, deer, turkey. Yeah, I guess that one's more centered. Yeah, I don't care if that one's 2 stars.
Now then. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Perfect timing. A new
Getting some pretty good points this round.
Perfect timing.
Okay.
A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Great timing. A new discovery. Nice
I remember the first game I got a Slugma. I was like desperate for a good fire Pokemon.
A new discovery.
I evolved it into Magcargo, and it actually served me really well.
A new discovery. Great timing.
Man, if only I had been able to pelt it with that Illumina Orb. Level 2. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I should definitely replay that level on level 1 because there's a lot of shots that I could have improved upon.
All right.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh man, already? Okay.
Huh?
No.
Oh, cool.
Anyway.
Well, fog's no fun for photos. But Swear Forest.
you know?
Alright. It's probably all cool and mystical. Why am I getting Breath of the Wild Lost Woods flashbacks?
That's some thick fog. Our connection seems a little spotty, too. Be careful.
Turn around. There you are.
Awesome!
It's that Tengu dude.
Oh, really? You getting hot? Professor says it's like summer out there.
And we're suddenly in like Asian highlands. Oh yeah. This level is gorgeous. I was wondering when we'd see Bulbasaur. There he is. Happy as a clown.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is a great interaction. Wish I could have been closer. Back into the fog? Okay.
Oh!
Oh,
Wonder if that's a alternate pathway over there. I think I just hit him. That's Sam Hart. It reminds me a little of Yakul from Princess Mononoke. Man, I am gonna run out of photos, aren't I? We're gonna go under? That is so cool. I'm not sure I've ever seen that Pokemon before. I should be scanning. Alright, that's already in my like top 5 levels probably.
Hello.
That is not a bad haul for a first run.
Let's do this. A new discovery. Perfect timing. A new discovery. Nice work.
When I saw him there, I was like immediately brought back to the Tengu boss fight at the end of Dead or Alive 2.
Nice work.
Classic fighting game. Played the heck out of that on the
A new
Dreamcast.
discovery. Nice work.
Still one of my favorite
A new
consoles.
discovery.
Super ahead of its time in every way.
A new discovery.
My siblings and I, we used to play Phantasy Star Online, split screen, locally,
A new discovery.
but it was still crazy fun.
Timing. A new discovery. Nice work.
I miss the days of couch co-op. Seems less games these days are kind of supporting that.
Nice work. A new discovery. Perfect timing.
That's pretty good points.
A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work.
Oops. Did not mean to select that one. Level 2 right away.
All right.
Okay. I'll take it. Man, so many badges. Got it. This is like comical.
Ah,
Okay. I was about to complain about my thumb getting sore from pressing A so much. No, then I was just like, you know, first world problems. Yeah, that is totally a keeper. You know, I don't know if it's the bamboo in the background, but that is the most Asian looking Bulbasaur I've ever seen.
Professor!
Here's the thing.
Wow.
You mind?
I've basically just unlocked like 3 levels in a row.
Thanks. Counting on you.
I wonder who it is this time. I'm just picturing the forest spirit from Princess Mononoke.
Breathing coming from? Looks like it's right under you.
Melodic? Yes.
Follow that Milo tick.
Did it just surface? I'm sure you could use an Illumina orb.
Love the animation. Oh, there she is.
I bet a Fluffroot could reach it down there.
You know, it's funny, in the end credits, only one person is credited with Pokemon voices. I was like, hang on. You're telling me one person that found the voices of all the Pokemon in this game? Maybe I wasn't reading the credits closely enough. But if so, that's pretty incredible. It's a little too close to get a great photo there. I definitely want to replay this one. I didn't do it justice.
Really?
I think that was it. Best shot of the session. That would have been something. Oh, I missed a good shot there. Had 41 shots left. I could have been snapping away.
Looks like it's swimming away. Come on back for now.
Yeah, see, moments like that are what make this game worth it. That whole section was just really nice and well done. I can overlook all the game's issues when something like that happens. Alright, better get some pretty good points for this one, Professor.
Excellent. Perfect timing.
Okay, we can do better. I'm gonna take that puppy to 6,000.
All right. Ah.
You know, it always seems like you got better photos than you actually did. I apologize for this. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist.
Yep. But
Deepest lore.
Did you know?
It's funny to me how every region in Pokemon has to have their own, like, gimmick now. Alright, we are gonna beautify this Bulbasaur. But like, you know how Galar has the Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon, and I guess this region has the Illuminati Pokemon that just start glowing like Godzilla. wish I had a few more options with the exposure there. Yeah, not super into that cell shading look. I feel like I'm at one of those little Japanese photo booths. You can print out cute little stickers and bookmarks. Could give them heart-shaped eyes. By the way, this is gonna take a while, so feel free to skip ahead. I'm gonna just play around with this feature a little bit. It's like a manga panel. See, I like this frame a lot, but it cuts off part of the image. Yeah, somebody probably should have fixed that. What would have been great is if you could have, if I could still do the crop feature in this mode. Just go back to the original photo and crop it. Yeah, I don't really think that's gonna work. And just like that, Senor Bulbasaur is beautiful. 10 out of 10. For no reason at all. Witch hat. I think that's appropriate because I think existentially this Bulbasaur is kind of confused, and that's 100% my fault. Happy vibes. I don't think I can improve on perfection, but let's see what we can do. So I'm thinking this guy might be a little more of the sadist out of the two brothers. Maybe the one in the back is a little more laid back, you know? A little closer to Elwood. No. The Dreamcast logo. Huh. It's funny, I feel like these stickers are all based on like older manga tropes. Wonder if it might be the slightest bit like, I mean, like, kids are gonna play this game and be like, what are these symbols for? Yeah, but see, his eye already kind of looks like that. I'll think about that one. Alright, let's really roll with a theme of suffering here. Roaring, searing pain. Makes you wonder if that's what Magikarp just feels on a daily basis, just the pain and difficulty of existence. Like life is just this constant struggle. Inability to do anything but flop about 20 levels. Life kind of feels that way sometimes. Heck, my like late teens, early 20s, even my mid 20s, I really didn't know what I was doing. It took me until I was about 29, 30 to really start getting my life together. Actually, what was the most useful for me was getting into Vipassana meditation. Now, Vipassana is it's an ancient technique that was supposedly passed down from the Buddha himself, and it was kept up by several practitioners and schools, most notably in Burma. Just within the last century, it's gotten a lot more popular in the West, and one of the most amazing things about it is the classes are totally free. I did a 11-day course, fully silent meditation. I mean, it's hardcore. You're meditating for nearly the entire day, living a very simple life. Basically, eat, sleep, meditate for 11 days. And the place I went to, it's in North Fork in California, Central Cal. Gorgeous, gorgeous place. They have this wonderful trail you can take. There's manzanita everywhere. Anyhow, the technique itself, it trains you to become very aware of your sort of your internal world, so that you can kind of catch yourself. Before that, I was struggling a lot with sort of negative thoughts. You could say like self-anger, regrets, just internal pain. And I was like punishing myself for stuff, like why hadn't I done this better or that better? And through Vipassana, you start to really feel that like you can let all that go, because ultimately all of those sensations are just passing through you. None of them are permanent, and you don't have to hang on to them. Even things like traumas or addictions, stuff that's really deeply rooted, you can work on. And it was just such an inspiring and life-affirming journey. I truly felt that anything was possible after my 10-day course. So yeah, that was I would say the single most important thing that I've ever done in terms of self-improvement and spirituality. I was like permanently changed after that. I mean, I can't even describe it. I used to be really like high-strung kind of guy in my 20s. I kept like freaking out about, I've got all this unused potential. I don't really know what direction my life is going. All that it was like reaching a boiling point, where I was like, I'm not all that I can be. And I want to be better, but I don't know how. There's that saying that most pain is actually self-inflicted. I 100% believe that. Most of the suffering that we go through on a daily basis is, even if it's triggered by like other people or events or things beyond our control, we always have the choice in how we react to it. And in Vipassana, you're basically made aware that there's a whole process involved between like receiving an impression and then having to process it, sort of interpret what is this thought or feeling, or what is this stimulus that has occurred in my consciousness, and then you have a choice to react to it. So for a lot of us, it's almost instantaneous. We don't notice that there's like a distinction between these different phases. There's the stimulus, there's the process, and there's the action. And if you sit there and meditate long enough, you realize that thoughts just come to your mind. It's not very easy to just sit there and empty your mind, because the impressions come in, and that's your past coming back to haunt you, so to speak. So you got to work through that stuff. You can't just push it aside. And the best way to work it out actually is pretty crazy. You let it go in one ear and out the other. You don't judge it. You don't fight it. You just say, okay, that impression is there. That thought is there. I'm going to make peace with that. And it sounds simple. It really sounds simple. But the process of it, and you get to that level a little later on and I just, like I said, I just don't want to spoil it because it's definitely, if you take the course as it is, and you can do online courses too, the whole thing is available online. But basically what you're doing is you're breaking down the whole process of thought and perception into a way that's easy to understand. And once you understand it, it's like you've gained a new insight into the workings of your own mind, and you don't really come back from that the same person. It's like a permanent level up in your conscious awareness. I mean, that is if you put in the work, which you kind of have to. Before I did Vipassana, I struggled a lot with clinical depression. I just had a ton of cognitive dissonance. Like, my path in life wasn't super clear to me.
By the way,
I just felt upset at myself. I felt like
appreciate it.
I knew what I should be doing and how I should be living, but I didn't really have the internal strength or conviction or fortitude or energy to really do inner work. It just felt like my daily life was such a struggle that I couldn't even focus on inner work. Oh, this is pretty cool. You can like walk around the camp and take photos of Pokemon. Man, he just wolfed that fluff fruit down like it was nothing. Jeez. Anyhow, long story short, go to dhamma.org, DHAMMA.org, and check out, I mean, hopefully there's Vipassana courses in your area. They've got them all over the world. There's this film called The Dhamma Brothers, again, DHAMMA, about, that's gonna be a good one. Basically, they took this practice, some of these practitioners, they took it to prisons and taught them Vipassana, and it was super helpful for a lot of them. You know, this is the kind of practice and technique that people come back to, and it's life-changing. And the crazy thing is, it's free. It's 100% run by volunteers and donations. And the practice is so helpful that, yeah, you're going to want to come back and contribute, help out, you know, donate, give your time and money. Like my mom did it, and she came back and did, I think it was a week or something of serving food, helping out. Ooh, that was a good shot, I think. So I think there's 2 pathways for this campsite. You get to see a few different Pokemon in each one. I'm sure they'll evolve as well. Is that a Bunnery? Is that what they're called? I don't trust anything that has hands for its ears. That's just some freak of nature. But yeah, there's like, so I was there 11 days, but it's a 10-day course technically. And then there's 30-day, 45-day, 90-day. And if you're in between jobs or you've got some time off from school, I mean, why not do it? It's great. You're disconnected from the insanity of the world for 10 days. You learn something about yourself. You learn a technique that you can practice at any time. You can take it with you
Discovery.
all throughout your life.
Nice work.
And you can share it with your loved ones and your friends too. My whole family, we did it.
A new
Not at
discovery.
the exact same time
Nice work.
because we have family business to run, but individually. We had the opportunity of
discovery.
all
Nice work.
taking our time doing this, and I was the last one to do it, which was also great because
A new
I got to
discovery.
hear
Nice work.
all of their tips and testimonies of how it went and the different challenges they had to endure.
Perfect timing.
And it's rough. I mean, it's tough. You have to be silent for 10 whole days, pretty much. But what's great is on the last day you get to talk to everybody. So, and that day, there's all this like, everything is just like pent up, you know. And on that last day, everybody was just beaming, super happy, on cloud 9, through the roof. And you know, you feel like you've gone through this like insane gauntlet, in the best sense of the word, of course. Like, there's definitely this sense of like camaraderie involved there.
Thanks.
There's not many things that I would recommend to everyone, but I would literally recommend Vipassana to everyone.
Yep.
Everyone who is like physically capable of doing it, I think should do it. And the food where I went to in North Fork, it was fantastic. It was great. They have really great facilities there. I think the place almost burned down in a fire a couple of years ago. Alright, we are back to the volcano.
Look at this.
Anyhow, I'm just glad it's still around. Missed it.
That's the stuff.
I wonder if you can stop those graveler mid-roll. Never really tried it yet. You can get that Crystal Bloom on the other side. I think it would be good. It's a little bit far to throw. There is a little side mission where you need to get an Aerodactyl to land. I haven't quite gotten to that level yet. That one, I keep missing.
All right.
With subsequent playthroughs, this level gets a lot more interesting. There's a lot more that starts to happen. Turn to the right here.
The professor says he's picking up a weird reading from in there.
Why is my timing just like so off? This guy loves to pose. Yeah. I think it's cute that they're friends. Charmander's like, hurry up, Slowpoke. There's a Slugma to the left. I'm not sure if he shows up until a little bit later. See, that's what I should have done earlier. I should have lit up the one right by the Charmander. There he is. One of the little side quests is to catch a Slugma as it's going up a waterfall. I'm pretty sure that that's something that can occur on level 1. Don't quote me on that.
Nice.
I was so happy to see Typhlosion here. Taking me back to my childhood. One of the easier Pokemon to get all 4 stars. Star photos. Now, if you look up here, which I don't do, I think. Oh, there I do. Yes, you see Aerodactyl. I feel like I'm in Dark Souls, about to fight a Ceaseless Discharge. The Demon Ruins. Yeah, where's my gold-hemmed black cloak?
It's time. Let's do this. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Perfect timing. Great timing.
3 stars, but that could have been a better photo.
Perfect timing.
Just gotta catch him a little faster. I wonder how you get a 4-star with them.
Nice work. A new discovery.
It's gotta be pretty good, right? Okay. Probably get a 2 or 3 star to get it flying towards you in the beginning.
Nice work.
Yeah, I'm not
timing.
really super happy with that shot. It's a butt shot. Gotta get that guy moving somehow.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Maybe if I use the turbo function, which I don't think I've unlocked at this point in the game. Okay.
Ah. also.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that hole probably leads straight to hell.
Wow.
A far off volcano.
All right.
What do you think would dig a long tunnel?
Oh, right.
Alright, now I'm getting Evangelion flashbacks.
It couldn't possibly be in all that lava, could it?
Well, that was easy. And it just internally combusted. Two of them.
Oh my! 2 Volcarona! A pair of Illumina Pokemon? Incredible! They flew off down that tunnel! Follow them!
Alright, Volcarona. You are getting published in Pokemon Weekly magazine. Whether you want to or not.
Maybe Illumina Orb will work once those flames are put out.
So yeah, don't even try taking photos of them. Just smack them. Smack them with the fruit. When in doubt, toss a fruit. Don't do what I did when trying to find other ways to just smack it out of these. Of course, I think it takes me a while to figure it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, speaking of Evangelion, I am really looking forward to the final film in the Rebuild series. And, just a little bit frustrated that they haven't announced a US release date. I mean, I would just gladly pay to buy it digitally and just to have a copy subtitled. You know, if previous Rebuilds things or Rebuild films or anything to go by, it's going to take a while. Which is fine. It's just we've only waited 7 years, something like that. Maybe a little longer. Something to look forward to, at least. Throw an apple. Throw that fluff fruit. No, don't let him go. No. I think this first one, I was really just trying to like light up all of those Crystal Blooms. My thought was, well, I don't know, maybe part of me was thinking if I light all 3 of them at the same time, something nice is gonna happen, but yeah. I don't even know if it's possible. I think the first one will go out. Unless you're like super handy with it. If you're digging the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I look forward to doing a lot more Let's Plays in the future. I already do have a couple of videos that I've actually recorded like months before, just haven't really edited with moving all the way across the country and all the other stuff I've had to deal with lately. Oh, it went perfect. Just nail them with those little fluff loops. Yeah, that's not a glitch at all. Phasing right through that rock.
Reading from those two Pokemon is gone. I guess that's it for now.
Professor's like, you have failed for the last time. We're not sending you back through that portal. You're just gonna stay there.
All right.
You know, a movie I thought held up surprisingly well was Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. You know, massive financial flop. Pretty much bankrupted Square. That's the reason they got bought by Enix, actually. But and it's a little unfortunate. You know, the script could have been a little bit better if they had hired better screenwriters. Problem with you know, when English is not your first language, but visually, thematically,
You mind?
the score, the overall story in general, I thought really held up. I thought it was still really good.
Good luck.
And even though visuals have improved a lot since
You
2001,
might be able to put out the flames if you throw rock fruit at him.
still a good movie.
Get a shot when the pattern starts glowing.
Yeah, I thought. Ming-Na Wen, Donald Sutherland, Alec Baldwin, Steve Buscemi, James Woods. It's all-star voice cast too. I think Ving Rhames is also a character. I met Hironobu Sakaguchi once at Anime Expo. It was my ultimate privilege. I thanked him so much for all that he's done. So. Final Fantasy anniversary. They had a big event. They were showing off the Zodiac Age, like I've told. I signed cartridge of Final Fantasy VI that I brought. I really wish that I had my copy of the last story collector's edition, which I lent to a friend. Which that game, if you haven't played it, and if you own a Wii, it comes extremely highly recommended. It's one of the best JRPGs one of the best JRPGs I've ever played. I'm just gonna say that. I was hooked from beginning to end. The battle system was great. The only issue is probably the frame rate. People who are a little sensitive to frame drops. Okay, still gotta nail him with an aluminum orb. you run from me? Get over here. I apologize for my poor performance here. These are probably some of the more difficult of the Illumina Pokemon to get a shot of. Probably a perfect shot would involve both of them and being lit. There we go. By the Crystal Beam. Which I imagine wouldn't be that tough to get. You just have to be on top of it. Okay. Actually, the little Illumina trail is super helpful.
Great job.
I'd like to thank that Volcarona for posing for me at the end. That was really nice. I appreciate it.
Let's do this. Excellent. Nice work.
Not bad. I should be able to get over 5,000 easily for those guys.
All right. Ah.
All right, making progress. Yeah, let's try and zoom out a little bit. Huh? Alright, I guess. Just gonna save it as is. It's truly an amazing vehicle, this Neo one. Can survive ridiculously hot temperatures, go underwater. Yeah, what can't it do? no, we haven't seen yet is Pokemon in space. Like super hardy, tardigrade UFO Pokemon. Man, these dudes have a lot of requests. Or I should say dudes and dudette. Is that even a term anymore? Yeah, if you're watching this and you're a young person in your teens or 20s, you're not having a super good time in life, you're wondering if it gets easier, it does get easier.
Hi. Next.
Oh?
Look.
Huh.
Or, you know, you should just be able to walk around the campground since you... Or is she just trapped in the vehicle? Maybe your character is just like... She's just like shackled in there. They only wheel her out for the cutscenes.
You mind?
Anyhow, it does get easier, as I said. And I think part of the reason is when you're in your 20s and early mid and late teens, is that whole area, especially for men. Your hormones are all out of whack. Oh, that Pelipper is just zooming up. I remember when I was younger, all I could think about was girls. Something kind of changed when I got into my late 20s, I guess. I mean, a lot of things changed in my life. Lost my sister and sister-in-law. Started thinking about things in a different way. I found God.
Look how the light shines down here.
I guess things just clarified themselves. But yeah, it's like this other pathway, you know? You do the stage, go through, you think that there's nothing new. You think that you've figured it all out, and then boom. The boulders clear up. And you go to this little underground reef here. There's always new surprises around the corner. And if you kind of remain static and shut yourself to possibilities in life, you're not going to see that. But if you remain sort of like open-minded and open-hearted and just sort of take things as they come, say, you know, today was terrible. Tomorrow might be terrible too. But it doesn't mean that every day has to be really difficult. it doesn't mean that even if, yeah, I'm struggling now, I have to let my struggles define me as a person. I have to basically just like fight every step of the way. No, even if what you're going through is really rough, you can learn to make the best out of any bad situation. I was living in a trailer for many, many years of my life, moving around as a nomad with a bunch of animals. It was hard to get hi there. Hard to even get a day off, hard to get a break. Couldn't even always reliably use the restroom. Just the daily necessities were tough. So I never take for granted even the most simple things. Just having running water, being able to take a bath every day. There's a line in the JonTron has his Stairfax temperatures video. There's a line in that video for literally everything. It's like the godfather of YouTube videos. Anyway, he's like, when he's talking about perspective, it's like you just got stabbed with a sword. That guy over there just got stabbed by 2 swords. So you're like, hey, that's not too bad. It's kind of like that. Yeah, I can feel like life has dealt you a bad hand. You got a raw deal. I get that. I totally 100% get that. Somebody who's deep into student loan debt. But oh, just barely missing him. Alan Watts, good philosopher. Listening to him helped me a lot too. He introduced me to the philosophy of the Taoism, living in the moment. One of the interesting things that I think my dad first mentioned to me is that the Tao is very similar to the word logos. It's sort of this eternal, immutable thing that's always been and always will be. In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was with God. That word is translated from logos. In the beginning there was the Tao. The Tao is with God. So you can look at it in this way and that way. I'm not sure if you're spiritual, religious, atheistic. In any case, the Tao Te Ching, it's like a 30-minute read audiobook. And you can just buy a copy, read it every day. You read that book, and I've read it countless times. It really helps. It's got all sorts of these like timeless aphorisms that now seem almost like overused tropes, so to speak. But listen to that book in order, and you'll see the interrelationships between all those different things. Heavy rain doesn't last all day. It's the rigid tree that breaks in the storm. The tree that bends doesn't break. In the same way, a weak nation can conquer a strong nation. Not through conquest, but by yielding. It's just like, never thought of it that way.
Nice work. Nice work.
The
new
Tao that
discovery.
can be named is not the eternal,
Nice work.
unchanging Tao. Just,
Nice work.
it's just amazing going through that book.
Great timing.
And if you like that, you can get into Lietze
Great timing.
and Chuangzi, the other two major Taoist writers.
A new discovery.
They expand a lot on the
Perfect timing.
sort of themes of the Tao Te Ching.
A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work.
Alright, that was a pretty good score.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Okay. You know who else remains really relevant to me is C.S. Lewis. Not just the Narnia series, which is like that might actually be my favorite book series of all time. I mean, it's between Narnia and Lord of the Rings. That's all it is. But his nonfiction is fantastic. He's able to approach things in a very sort of easy to grasp way. He writes very sincerely, which is something that I think that Tolstoy also does. I hope to be a writer like that. Somebody who just writes from the heart. It's a rare thing these days to see that level of sincerity.
Professor!
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
Yep. You mind?
Do I mind? Time to get to the Neo 1. Get in the Neo 1, Shinji. But I don't want to take pictures of Pokemon. Oh, do you know? Yeah, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with my aim. I am using a Pro Controller. I have no excuse. Maybe I should use my little 8-bit dough. Rattata? Or is it Ratata?
Awesome!
Ratata. You know, I somehow always picture those dudes as being bigger. I gotta be missing a bunch of Pokemon. Maybe it just evolves. Do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to I think you jumped 10 feet in the air. Where'd he go? I think he just phased out of existence. He just ran.
Oh, really?
That poor Pikachu is probably sensitive to the little electromagnetic signal from the scan. Huh? Don't they dance? Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Turn around. There you go. Missed it. That one's okay. Oh, hello. Did he just perform a mid-air front flip? Whoa. And I missed it again. Oh, that would have been nice. See, never give up. Keep trying to take photos down to that very last second, because you never know. It's the same thing in life.
Let's do this.
It can be such a tough struggle.
A new discovery. Nice
And
work.
I relate to anybody who's just struggled. I struggled to make rent
A new
for
discovery.
the last
Nice work. Nice work.
year and a half. Every month it was just,
A new discovery.
it was down
Nice
to the
work.
wire. I'm just gonna say that.
Nice work.
And there, you know, there's two ways you could look at it. You could look at it as like, oh shoot, I'm in my 30s already and I'm still struggling like I'm in my 20s.
A new discovery.
You know, what's wrong with
Nice
me? Or you can just be like,
Nice work.
I'm going to take these difficulties that I'm going through and I'm going to use that to make myself stronger because I have to be stronger. Especially in times like this, you know, very uncertain times. I think self-improvement is so important. It doesn't mean that I always practice what I preach or that I'm always able to keep on improving. Like, as a result of the stress, I did gain some weight. I was behind on sleep,
All right.
and there was a point that was kind of a major wake-up call. After which I had to be like, you know what? All I can do is just do my best and trust to God. And with that combination, you can't go wrong. Now, if you don't believe in God, you can trust to the Tao or to the universe. Or if you're into metaphysics, you know, your higher self or whatever. It's basically God by a different name. Alright, this part is pretty cool.
okay? Thank goodness.
The Neo one's fine too. I think that was the Illumina Pokemon. You good to go after it? All right. Take a careful look around.
The music is so good. No, don't do what I'm doing. If you're playing this for the first time, you just smash those wishy-washy with the little Illumina orbs. Just nail every single one of them with them.
Awesome!
It's gonna help you a lot.
Hey, maybe try making all those wishy-washy glow.
Also, as good as the soundtrack is, could put on Star 4 by Sigur Rós. Just replay the unforgettable sequence from The Life Aquatic.
Whoa, really?
Try throwing a few Illumina orbs at that big wishy-washy.
But yeah, the way I see it, you either believe in a creator, you know, that there was some sort of creator of the entire universe, or you believe that everything just sort of came out of nothing, or it came out of like the multiverse, right? Like, it's an inevitability that reality would have happened, that all of the things that need to have lined up, such as the very specific molecular structure of water, or the very specific, the coefficients that in physics that define the behavior of, like, let's just say gravity, for instance. There's a lot of like fine-tuning of the universe. You know, numbers that have to be super, super finely tuned in order for the universe to have come into existence at all. So it's worth looking into if you've never heard of it. But see, believing in God was a choice for me until it became an undeniable reality when I had the divine experience, which I won't get into in this video, but I am convinced with absolute experiential certainty of the existence of God. And it's tough for me to put myself into the shoes of people who haven't had an experience like that, or who haven't made that leap. Because, yeah, I know I had been there, but I kind of received a cheat code, so to speak, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't question anything anymore. I mean, I question tons of things, but what I don't question is I don't question the existence of God. And I don't question the existence of an afterlife. I've experienced experienced a lot of pretty crazy things in my time. And it's not like I've tried to seek things out either. I'm a very just low-key, easygoing guy, but things just happen in life. Sorry, am I getting too personal here? This is a game about taking photos of Pokemon anyhow. Nice somersault. See, times like this, I wish I had a wide-angle lens. Just let me use one of the buttons to switch between the normal telephoto and a wide angle. I think I should just get sponsored by Canon and Nikon. DLC.
Oh.
Or heck, just let me use Todd. He's got that camera pretty much super glued to his hand. I should really be saving my photos for the big guy. Yes. See, earlier I should have been pelting all of them. It's morphin' time. Meow, 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 meow. Go, wishy-washy. Missed that one. Wait, that's the end. Okay. I am looking in the wrong direction. Yeah. Favorite anime? That is a toss-up. I really want to say Cowboy Bebop. I do kind of have a special place for Family Brotherhood.
That was quite a surprise.
And
I'm not
Code
picking up any more
Geass.
readings near you. Come on back when you can.
Serial Experiments Lane. Evangelion, yeah. The series and then end of Evangelion together is pretty kino. If I can use slang. Okay. There's a couple shows that I have a hard time committing to, like some of the longer shows. My brother told me to get into Hunter x Hunter. I've been wanting to get into Demon Slayer and One Piece. I suppose I should put One Punch Man up there on
Let's do this.
favorite series.
Excellent.
I'll probably get a lot of flack for saying this,
Alright.
but K-On! Is another one of my favorite series. I introduced my wife to it recently, and she had a great time with it, actually.
Huh.
It's really enjoyable. Your Lie in April, definitely up there. The music in that show just blew me away. I gained a new appreciation for Rachmaninoff after watching that. I guess... Nah, I got it. Honestly, I should just redo the stage and get some better photos. Since we're playing a photography game, I should probably talk about some of my favorite photographers. Henri Cartier-Bresson. He was a French photographer who pioneered like street photography, but he did it in a sort of artistic manner. Back in the, I don't know when it was, probably the 60s. He took some really fantastic photos. His eye for composition is unmatched. Of course, I gotta mention Ansel Adams as somebody who lives near Yosemite. My uncle has this huge book with just massive prints.
Let me see.
I'm just trying to imagine lugging, I don't know how many pounds of equipment. But back in the day, that's all you had to work with.
Yep.
Up these steep trails, getting these unforgettable.
That was awesome!
Get ready. Because we're going outside the travelogue and into uncharted territory. Now then.
All right, kids, ready to risk your lives?
Also, so?
Huh?
Final? How do they know it's the final island?
Yep.
Wow!
Anyway,
Press X for doubt. That's right, Captain Vince. We are steamrolling all over your legacy.
hello. And so?
Well, it's about time.
Yep. Anyway,
Yeah? I'll tell you. By the way, all right.
If it reacts to how I move my camera, why don't you just make the vehicle stop? Nah, that would make the game too easy.
thanks.
Alright, Icy and Snow Stage. What kind of Pokemon we'll see here?
Amazing. So this is what snow is like. I actually haven't seen much myself. Looks like a lot of Pokemon live even in this frigid place.
Oh.
Awesome!
Gotta toss those a little further. You know, I heard once that the best, tastiest pork in the world is from pigs that live. They basically live in this giant apple orchard and they eat the apples that fall onto the ground. Not a bad life for a pig, think about it. Whoa. A little too close there. No, I'm trying to get the Swinubs. Swinub?
Oh, really?
Should save some photos. Yep. This level is super different at night too. If you're enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Is that a Pokemon? Okay. This level gets a lot more active later on. Piplup.
Oh!
It's my late sister's favorite Pokemon. She had a little plushie. That guy's having a fun time. Yeah, I had an Empoleon. Steamrolled the game with it. These water Pokemon are just a little too OP. So many of them can learn Ice Beam. Once you've got like Surf and Ice Beam, yeah, you're pretty much set.
Hello.
I really enjoyed Godzilla vs. Kong.
Let's do this.
Thought it was a lot of fun. You know,
A
dumb
new
fun.
discovery. Nice work. A new
They focus a
discovery.
little less on
Nice work.
humans. I mean, who cares about the humans? You've got two icons of cinema
A new discovery.
duking it
Nice
out,
work.
and they deliver on that regard, for sure.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Battles were well shot,
A new discovery. Nice
pretty
work.
easy to follow.
A new discovery.
I'm blessed that I have a really good sound system. It's only a 2.1, but
A new
it
discovery.
works really, really
Nice
well.
work. A new discovery. Nice work.
Almost made it to level 2. It's okay, I'd rather replay the level 1 and see what I missed. Notice that I have not ever like replayed one of the levels on level 1 once I've made it to level 2 or 3. I should really get on that.
Good luck.
You know, totally different things could happen. Especially now that I've got my Illumina orbs. Interact with the level in different ways. And the turbo as well. I don't really experiment much with the turbo, but apparently you can like see things you wouldn't normally see by speeding up.
Awesome!
Oh, missed those guys the first time. No need to be shy. Just a camera. You know, Todd with his camera that never comes off his hand. I'm just picturing, you know, he's in the bedroom with a girl. She's like, "Aren't you gonna put down the camera?" It's like, the camera stays on at all times. There was a time in college when I walked
Really?
around, you know, with a video camera in case there was any amazing moments. Like, just hanging out with my friends, you know. Hanging out, we'd say silly things or funny things, and we thought we were the most interesting people in the world, you know. Sometimes I would record our dumb antics. And maybe there is a screenplay there. Maybe there is something interesting and fun in there. But if I had lived more in the present moment, and been more like, more in the world and less of the world. You know what I mean? Sort of not just seeing the forest for the trees. My 20s might have been a little smoother. But I have no regrets. Not even going to film school and incurring all that debt. I wouldn't have done it any other way. I might have, but I wouldn't have the wonderful life I have now. I might never have met my wife, who we met as sort of, it was like God set us up. I'm not sure if I've ever told that story on this channel, but maybe next time somebody wants to hear it. I apologize if I'm being too personal, talking too much about just myself and my life and my thoughts as opposed to the game. It's one of those games where, to me, it's really easy to sort of just tune out or zone out to, you know? Just sort of meditate, have a reflective personal experience while playing it. Yeah, I am really not doing too great this round.
Welcome back. All right. Nice work. Nice work.
It's one of the things, you know, going back to Vipassana real quick.
A new
You
discovery.
become aware that
Nice work.
anything you're holding on to in the past,
Nice work.
it's something that you don't have to hold on to because it's literally just a thought that it's like
Nice work.
these thoughts just like float into your mind from these like little impressions here and
A
there.
new discovery. Nice work.
I really want to get an up close photo of that Skarmory. I love Skarmory.
Nice work.
Really awesome Pokemon. But you know, these
Nice
thoughts,
work.
if you just let them float into one ear and sit there, and like I said, you don't have to, if you ever try and push it away or if you try and hold on to it,
All right.
that's how you strengthen that impression. You know, they talk about impressions in Hinduism and Buddhism. I didn't really know what it meant until I, like, really meant in the deepest sense of the word, until I did Vipassana. These impressions are things that stick with you. You know, like, let's say a creepy guy tried to hit on you. That's a sensory impression that'll stay with you. You can let it sit with you, or you can work it out. And working it out, it doesn't actually take
Wow.
any work on your part. All you have to do
It's time.
is let it be, which is the most freeing thing in the world. You know, like, you can think of whatever instances of abuse you may have suffered and be like, all right, that sucked. But if I can sit there sort of with it, it will leave your mind and something else will replace it. That's how the mind works.
Whoa.
It can't dwell on just one thing all day long. So just accept the fact that, okay, that happened. And you'll be a lot better off. You'll be at peace, essentially. It's a super comforting thought. Alright, let's see. Maybe I'll do a little bit more and then I'll leave the rest for part 4. How does that sound?
That cold is no joke. The great outdoors doesn't pull any punches. Can't wait to see some shots with the moonlight glinting off the snow.
The moonlight glinting off the snow. I wonder if they recorded that line back when the lighting engine of this game was a little more complex.
Awesome!
He's like, I want to get up there and eat those little dudes. The game developers aren't letting me do it. They say that's going to scare the little kids. So, it's just like, I'm just going to run off. Okay, there's got to be crystal bloom somewhere. Oh, I missed the jump. What's up for it? Missed it. Well, that was easy. Hopefully that photo registered. Yeah, it's like 3 in the morning. I should probably call it a night pretty soon. Delibird. Every time I see a Delibird, I think of the mini game in Pokemon Stadium 2. Gosh, that game had such really fun mini games. Both the Pokemon Stadium games did. Maybe I'll play those on stream sometime. I was one of those kids who had the cool little Game Boy adapter for the N64 controller. It's really awesome. You could just like plug in your game cartridge and use your Pokemon in Pokemon Stadium. Oh, I missed him. That would have been a really nice photo, probably. Should have hit the crystal bloom. Oh wait, I don't have the Lumina orbs yet. What's up, Jinx? I wish they would make more games like Pokemon XD. Just like standalone single-player stories that are very like story-focused.
Nice! You mind?
Chilling in the hot tub. There's really nothing quite like a hot springs in the winter. Or at any time of year, actually. I'm a big believer in hot springs and saunas. Sweating out toxins.
Hello.
I hope this Let's Play session has been enjoyable.
Let's do this. A new
At the time of
discovery.
recording, only
Nice
part
work.
1 is online, so I haven't read any comments that anyone might have left during part 2. So I apologize a lot if I was
Nice
talking way too much in that video and in this one. I'm just happy to share.
Nice work. A new discovery.
I welcome any feedback or criticism you may have. Suggestions.
A new discovery. Perfect timing. A new discovery. Nice work. A
Please
new
do let me know
discovery.
if you want me to
Nice work.
keep going, you know, to keep playing even after I've reached the end of the
A new
game.
discovery. Nice work. Nice work.
I actually have
new
really
discovery.
been enjoying my time with this game. It's grown on me, as a lot of games tend to.
Huh. Hello. Here. Counting on you.
It's funny how it took me a couple hours to grind. Oh, well, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope we'll see you next time. It's been my privilege to make these videos for you and to share them. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you're keen on that. If not, no worries. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.